Joe sleeps to China. Listen and answer the questions, and then listen to the answers. This is a funny story about my friend Joe who was dying to go to Hawaii last year. Who is the story about? It's about my friend Joe. He was a crazy guy. He was a real character. Where was he dying to go? He was dying to go to Hawaii. He wanted to spend a few days on the beach just enjoying life. One night he was watching TV when he saw a commercial about a special deal at his local travel agency. What did Joe see on TV? He saw a commercial. It was a commercial about some special deal at a travel agency. It was the travel agency where his friend Bob worked. So he immediately called the travel agent and made a reservation for the following week. Who did he call? He called the travel agent. He wanted to ask the travel agent about the special deal he had seen in the commercial. Joe was so excited about the trip, he was having trouble sleeping at night. Why was he having trouble sleeping at night? Because he was excited. He was super excited about his trip to Hawaii. Imagine how excited you would be if you were going on vacation to an exotic location. He was really happy. He would lie awake all night because he was thinking about his trip to Hawaii. When would he think about his trip to Hawaii? At night, while lying in bed. He would lie awake all night. He could hardly sleep. He was so excited. He didn't sleep at all for 3 days. How much sleep did Joe get that week? None at all. He didn't sleep for 3 days. He couldn't sleep. Well, when the big day came, he was packing his suitcase hours before the sun came up. When was Joe packing his suitcase? He packed it on the day of his trip. He got up very early. He was packing his suitcase before the sun even came up. He didn't want to be late, so he called a taxi while he was eating breakfast. Why did he call a taxi while he was eating breakfast? Because he didn't want to be late and miss his plane. He wanted to make sure that he was on time. He wanted to get to the airport early. When he arrived at the airport, he immediately checked in and boarded the plane. Where did Joe check in to board the plane? He checked in at the airport. He went to the airport and checked in so that he could board the plane to Hawaii. His heart was pounding with joy when he sat down because he was so happy to finally be on his way to Hawaii. How did he feel to finally be on his way to Hawaii? He was really happy. He was so happy that his heart was pounding with joy. He couldn't wait to go surfing in Hawaii. He was looking forward to enjoying every minute of his trip. What was Joe looking forward to? He was looking forward to his trip and his time in Hawaii. He wanted to enjoy every minute of his journey. He was even flying first class to make it as enjoyable as possible. He wanted to eat a nice meal and watch the movie, but he was really tired. What did he want to do? He wanted to eat. He was hungry. He also wanted to watch the movie that they were going to show on the plane, but he was too tired to eat and watch the movie. He was so tired that he went right to sleep. When did he go to sleep? He went right to sleep. He went to sleep as soon as he got on the plane. He was extremely tired. He tried to keep his eyes open, but he was sleeping when the plane took off. Was he really tired? Of course he was. He had slept very little before the trip. As soon as he got on the plane, he went to sleep. He was sleeping before it even took off. And he was sleeping still when the plane landed in Hawaii. Where did the plane land? The plane landed in Hawaii. That is where Joe was supposed to get off and enjoy his vacation. Once the plane landed, all he had to do was get off the plane and go to the beach. But Joe was so tired that he didn't wake up, even when the other passengers were laughing and talking all around him. Did Joe wake up and get off the plane? Nope, he did not. He didn't wake up at all. He didn't even hear the other passengers getting off the plane. He was dreaming of his vacation in Hawaii. Isn't Joe going to wake up and enjoy his vacation? Nope. He is so tired that he doesn't wake up. He just keeps right on dreaming about his vacation. It was such a happy dream. Who's having a happy dream? And Joe is. He's dreaming about the wonderful time he'll have in Hawaii when he arrives. After a couple of hours, the plane took off again and continued on its journey. Why did the plane take off again? It was continuing on its journey. The plane wasn't going to enjoy a vacation. The plane was taking more passengers to other locations. The plane was headed to China. When Joe woke up, the plane was landing in China. Will Joe enjoy his vacation in Hawaii? I don't know. Probably not. He may enjoy his vacation in China, but I don't think he'll enjoy it in Hawaii because Joe slept too much. Now his plane is landing in China. But poor Joe thought he was arriving in Hawaii. Why did he think he was arriving in Hawaii? Well, because that is where he was headed. And since he didn't wake up in Hawaii or realize the plane took off again, he thought it was landing in Hawaii. Imagine his surprise when he got off the plane and realized the people weren't speaking English. Was Joe surprised when he got off the plane? Yes, he was definitely surprised. He was very surprised. In fact, he was probably shocked. He didn't hear anyone speaking English. All he heard was Chinese. Imagine how surprised you would be if you woke up in China.